welcome back. As I told you, we have two folks here from the India Club. We have Kush and Sashi. Well, welcome both of you. Nice to see you again, and nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, so you have a big event coming up, and before we get into the actual event, tell me about, Christmas is celebrated all over the world in various ways, right? And so tell me how you and your heritage celebrate Christmas.
Shashi will
You want to start?
out.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So Christmas, as you know, is celebrated all over the world, and India is no exception to that. We have about 22 million Catholics living in India, in various parts of India.
Okay.
So the areas, where we have dominant Catholic population, those areas, they celebrate Christmas in a very traditional way.
Okay.
We have churches, that are all decorated with all colorful lights and candles, and they hold these Christmas services, including midnight mass, and people, they'll attend the churches. They'll have, the usual Christmas, decorations in their house. They will have exchanging of presents, and they'll have, very festive meals.
Okay.
So it's very traditional. But even other than the areas, that are not that much, dominant by Catholic people, we usually have Christmas. It's a big occasion. Like I remember growing up, I grew up in Delhi, and we used to go to this place called Connaught Place, and they will have all kinds of sales over there.
Sales,
And
just like our Black Friday sales, right?
Yeah.
Typical woman thing to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, Kush, were you right there too?
So, and there was a big cathedral called Sacred Heart Cathedral, and that was very popular.
Oh, I bet.
Within our family, my mother will always, prepare some kind of a feast.
Okay.
Even though we didn't celebrate Christmas, but Christmas is a national holiday in India.
Okay.
So it's recognized, by almost everybody. So even though it's not a Indian festival, but it's very much part of our Indian culture.
Well, I guess I'm surprised that you said you have so many followers of the Catholic faith, because
Yes.
I guess I didn't realize that, because you always think that it's the other religion that really, I think, gets more coverage.
There's 1 billion people in India.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It's
folks.
about 3% of the Indian population is Catholic.
Only 3%?
3%, but see, we have
but
1
so you have so
billion
many people. Yeah, right. Now, do you also have a Christmas tree and all those types of things, or
Yeah.
not? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here we celebrate it, in a more traditional way.
Okay.
Because, the kids, they grew up here. So every family, I guess, who has kids or grandkids,
Right.
They have to have a Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
And
Okay.
we all exchange presents and everything.
Okay.
And now, like, I don't have any grandkids, and my kids are grown up.
Right.
But, so I don't put up a tree. But we still do, exchange of presents and
Right.
so on.
Right.
But a couple of my friends, they sent me pictures, decorating the tree, because they have
Right.
grandkids now.
Well, you
So-
could always get one of those little ones that are out in front of Ralph's.
Sure.
Yes.
And you could throw on some, just so you have a little tree. Now, how about you? Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Bombay, or Mumbai now,
Okay.
and I had a total different experience because I went to a Jesuit school.
Oh, no kidding.
So we grew up with that. Although it was not imposed on us to follow the Christian religion or anything. But we have streets in Bombay where the star is strung across the street.
Oh, that's nice.
And buildings are decorated, and lights, and it's very beautiful. And my best experience of Christmas was to eat the Christmas pudding,
Oh,
which is very traditional. And as you see, I'm all about food all the time.
well, 'tis the season for lots of good food, that's for sure.
Yes. So, great experience.
Okay.
And we brought all our experiences with us, and we're enjoying it. And
Well, the India Club now, how many members do you have?
we have a little over 120 or
About
150.
150, 100.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's good.
Yeah, it's
growing,
growing.
I'm sure,
It's
each
growing,
year.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's talk about the celebration that you are having on the 15th. It is a
Sure.
Christmas event, and tell me a little bit about it.
Well, as you know, every month India Club, organizes an event.
Oh, yes.
And it's usually based on the the month that we are in. And this gives an opportunity for our members to socialize with their friends and neighbors, make new friends, enjoy some, good food, and also have some type of entertainment.
Right, right. And that's
And
exactly what this one
yeah,
does. You have
so-
lots of everything. You have the Woods
Yeah.
combo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this entertainment is based on, as I said, for the month that we are in. And we also, recognize the diversity around us, and we embrace the diversity. So that's why, with all these things in mind, we have arranged a Christmas holiday night on December 15th
Okay.
in Clubhouse 1
Okay.
from 5:30 to 9:30 p.m.
Okay, now it says traditional Indian tea and snacks. So what would that be? I mean, obviously tea, but what would be different about an Indian tea?
Maybe you should let me talk about food.
Okay. Yeah,
Because he loves
Go ahead.
food so much, Sashi. Let's let him talk about it.
So we are going to have some Christmas cookies to go with the tea, as well as some Indian fritters, as we call them, or bhajias. They are like they're appetizers.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's spicy.
Okay.
Not spicy, very hot, but it is not sweet.
Okay.
Okay, so it goes well.
I think they call it savory.
Savory. You're right. Sometimes I lose track of the words.
Well, that sounds awesome. And then, of course, you're going to have an Indian cuisine dinner.
Correct.
And then you'll toast to the new year, just
Yes.
because you're not necessarily having a New Year's Eve celebration.
Yes.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds really wonderful, and of
Yeah.
course, it's going to be in Clubhouse 1, and you said 5:30 to 9:30, so a Thursday night, so they can still get home at a reasonable hour. So that
Yeah.
sounds like fun. That's great. Now, I know you wanted people to RSVP pretty much as soon as possible, and by December 11th. Is that so you can order the
There is a
food?
possibility that we will not be able to take more people past December 11th or even earlier, because we only have, the room is only so big.
Oh, right.
So once we reach that number,
Okay.
we'll have to close the RSVPs.
Okay.
And so we encourage anybody who's been sitting on the fence and thinking about doing it. There were a lot of people in my last two events
Right.
who were disappointed. When
Yeah. So get on it as soon as possible.
Yes.
Now, members are $20 and guests are $25.
Correct.
And you want it either by cash, check, or Zelle. And now there is a specific, it's like an email, but it's indiaclublwv@gmail.com.
That's
that they
correct.
should send the money to. Okay.
That will generate is
Oh, the link.
The link
Gotcha.
to pay by Zelle.
Okay, so send the email to that. All right,
Correct.
perfect. Well,
Yes.
good. I love it. And then you wanted to mention something about membership.
Yes, so there are two things that I want to talk about, and that is our team is, our term is ending this month.
Okay.
So we are encouraging whoever wants to stand for elections to send in their nominations.
Okay.
Elections will, if there are a good number of nominees, then election will be on January 4th.
Okay.
And then we have a subsequent event when they will be, whoever wins will be recognized on January 19th, correct?
Yes, January.
Okay,
January.
good.
Yeah. So that event is a free event for all the members.
Oh, great.
Yes, but we
Right.
encourage them to renew their membership. And that needs to get done.
Okay, perfect.
So that's what I wanted to mention. If I can just look at my cheat sheet.
And we would also encourage any residents who want to become members, this is an
Yeah,
opportunity.
that is the best time,
Yes.
because this event will be a free event,
Right. That
The
you're talking
Jan-
about one that's in January.
the January event.
Okay, perfect. All right,
And
good.
then in the January event, we are going to celebrate the Republic Day of India,
Okay.
which is normally on 26th January.
Okay.
But since our event is on 19th,
Okay.
we'll do that, the flag salute and everything.
Okay, and when are you going to know who the new officers are?
As soon as the
Fifth?
nominations are
Oh, okay.
closed and
Okay.
election is held,
Okay.
which is on the 4th
Well,
of
have
January.
you have those folks come on, and we can introduce them to our viewers for next time.
Yes, please.
We could do
Yes.
that too.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
One last thing I want to say is that at the January event, we are also going to recognize all our 90-plus-year-old people.
Oh, wonderful. That
And
sounds
we
great.
call them the nanogenarians.
A nanogenarian.
Yes.
Perfect.
So, and so far I've
Okay.
got about 6 or 7 of them who will be
wonderful.
present for that.
Good.
And that's it.
All
It's
right.
a free event in
Okay.
January.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Happy
Thank you.
holidays
Thank you,
to you
Lisa.
both.
Thank you.
Same to
and
you
wish
too.
you the same and your staff. You guys do a great job.
Thank you
Yes.
so
Thank
much.
you.
All right.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you.
If you want more information about what we have discussed, including membership as well as the event, you can always send an email to murty.home@gmail.com or sashi.gelada@sbcglobal.net, and they'll get you all the information that you need regarding both of those things. We'll be right back.